Resident Evil. So I actually did end up saving a 10th time. Just to show it off here. Yeah, I did end up saving a 10th time because I had to set up I had to prime my audio and video recording, and I had to Alt-Tab to do that, and this game can crash sometimes randomly if you Alt-Tab, so I just wanted to save since we have extra increments anyway to make sure. But anyway, I spent some time looking at the map after the last recording too, after the last video, and I think I know where I need to go. I think it's actually right next to where we are, which is fantastic. If you look where we are and then go south, there's that blue door, and there's another hallway, and then there's a red door we weren't able to get through before at the very end. I think that might be the last armor key door. So the big issue here is, though, we have to go through the doorknob that's broken, and I think we'll be okay to do that. Because like I said before, I think we have 2 uses of it before it completely breaks. And I think this might be the last time we actually need to use it. Hello. Oh, jeez, I was not expecting that. Okay, so when you use a key to unlock a door in this game, you don't immediately go through the door. There's another button press you have to do. So we were mercifully spared from being grabbed by unlocking the door with the armor key, but now when I press X, that text is going to go away and the game is going to resume. It's very much, Jill is very much in a, so you're probably wondering how I got into this situation, movie moment, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spam the unholy hell out of the X button, and I'm going to hope that it puts me through the door. And there's no further use for this key. Okay, I was also wondering about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do to revise what I said is I'm going to discard the key and then mash the unholy hell out of X. Oh, didn't work. That's brutal. Well, I did just save, so I don't have a healing item, but I will definitely bring a healing item in case that happens again. The title is written as follows: Bring the light of truth to the 3 spirits. A picture of a valiant wearing a bracelet. It's set in yellow stained glass. There's a switch here. Press it. Oh, we're not going to do that. Let's take a look at our surroundings first. And there's a crow. There might be more than one crow, but there's at least one crow in this hallway. This stained glass picture is a picture of a sage wearing a necklace. It's set in red stained glass. There's a switch here. Press it, and once again we will not. This is a picture of a saint wearing a crown. It's set in yellow stained glass. There's a switch here. Press it. No, I don't think so. Look at that crow. What a jerk, just laughing at us. It's not even gonna say nevermore or anything. And there's also a switch for each picture on this side, but yeah, there are the other crows. But the solution is on this picture right here. Lisa, protected by the 3 spirits. A picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. So the first picture needs to be green, the second picture needs to be purple, and the third one needs to be orange. There's a switch at the bottom of the picture that we will not press just yet, so green, purple, orange. And I want to say that the first hallway has it's the first 2 buttons you come across. Yes, I think that's right. No, it was an orange for the third one. But does this turn it purple? Nope. Alright, so I think what it is it's one light on this side and the other 2 on the other side. Orange. And this should make the necklace purple. And then this should be green. And we are all kinds of good to press that button now. let's see what happens. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so I think... Okay, these crows they might kill me. Okay, the crown. Alright. I thought it corresponded to the, Clearly I'm wrong here. The purple necklace is right, but I think the other two are swapped. And I thought they were sequential for top, middle, bottom, but I probably should have looked at the actual pictures themselves more, and I really quickly had to whirl around and get that, get out of there to avoid that zombie. Okay. So this should be orange. And the crown should be green. And then this is purple. Okay, so I was... Alright, tell me this is right. Yeah, this should be right. My fault, my fault. That's what I was expecting to happen, but I'm in danger now. There's like a certain Simpsons quote, but at the end, and on the outside of the crow gallery, we have our last death mask, which means our new objective now is to get them all underneath the crypt, which we can use the lockpick to unlock this door to get back into. So now I have to be very, very cautious. Get to a save room, get all the masks, and then head back this way. Which is a little unfortunate because the closest save room is dealing with the fast zombie. But we're gonna live on the edge a little bit and risk it. Even though I'm also slower because I'm wounded and in danger vitality here. But I think if I believe, and you believe, that power, the power of our hope will guide Jill's legs to the safe room, where she can heal up and get all the masks. We didn't believe hard enough. He was a lot more aggro than he was the last time we were here. I think the last time we were there, he got stuck on the wall there. And also my short-term memory has completely vacated the puzzle colors, but I think I remember it's just a picture in colors, so I think I'll be fine. So this time we won't get attacked by the crows. Let's go ahead and deposit those ink ribbons. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. And we're about to lose the armor key, and now we know that the scary fast zombie is there, so we don't have to worry about him. It's really nice to be able to use this door and not have to worry about going all the way around. Yeah, okay, that went much more smoothly. Okay, so colors are... This one's supposed to be orange. Oh. The crown is green, necklace is purple. Nice and quick. Didn't waste any time. It's surprising. Well, my initial reaction to this was that it's surprising that The puzzles in this game are always the same, but it's really not that surprising with no randomization on playthrough. But it makes a lot of sense when you remember how big of an emphasis every Resident Evil game has on replaying it. And it almost, in pretty much every Resident Evil game since this one, is definitely rewarded or placed an emphasis on guided players in a way with features and stuff for you to try to finish the game again, but a lot more quickly. That sentence came out a little weird, but you know what I mean. A lot of replayability in these games. And I think that replayability mostly comes from the fact that the way the different Resident Evil games encourage you to master the roots and commit the game to memory so you can get through it blazingly fast. Alright, so even if we get grabbed by the speed demon here, it won't be too bad. Oh, that's a very long grab animation. Get out of here. Try to take me on the stairs. I know I can deal with you there. Is that death? That sure is. Why was he right there? He came down to munch on us though. That's too bad. Alright, well, as we know, we can do this pretty quickly. This is definitely part of the Resident Evil experience, especially when you play the game like how I do, where you're just ignoring zombies rather than killing them and clearing the way and then burning the bodies so they don't come back as a crimson head. I didn't deposit my ink ribbons, but not a big deal. You know, I actually think I'm going to go back to this save room too. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to go all the way back around the long way, because like I said, I think I have 2 uses of that door, so I think now would be probably a pretty good time to use the other one as well. Alright, so let's get this death mask for a 3rd time now. And we'll go ahead and preemptively unlock this door, but not go through it. And then try to not get grabbed by this zombie over here, even though he can simultaneously be in so many different parts of the mansion. He's a teleporting zombie is what he is, I think. Let's try to be fast, okay. Always a little tense with that guy. Okay, so we'll deposit this, and you know what, we're also going to deposit our handgun and the 90 bullets we have for it. And I'm going to bring all of the masks. And some incendiary, well, no, let's use Barry's acid shells. Grenade launcher. I wonder what's going to happen when we put all 4 masks in. I certainly don't know. And yeah, let's save too. I do want to see if... Okay, yeah, so that takes out the normal grenade rounds and swaps them with the 6 acid rounds in there. I think 6 should be plenty. Famous last words, though. Okay, put these ink ribbons back. a first aid spray just to be on the safe side. I probably should have put all the first aid spray into my inventory and then saved, but I'm confident we'll be okay. Alright, let's go through this for the last time. Because the game will see to it that that's the last time we go through that door. Yeah, I like this route actually, because it's a really, really quick path. Without needing to go all the way around. So, you know what, I'm glad that zombie murdered us on the stairs above the medical save room. And now the zombies here are completely gone, which means we can go over here where that other zombie was and pick up the shotgun shells that he was guarding. For any future violence we need to commit. And you know what I'm gonna do down these stairs. That was a pretty good one for a little bit. Alright, so this is the stone with a hole where the eyes should be, which I think is this one. And here is the stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to get our new party member. Sorry, I couldn't resist making a Vincent joke again. A stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. That was a very lackluster. That was the least dramatic transition yet for the coffin. And finally, a stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. Well, I guess you better go check it out, Jill. Here's another crimson head. Uh-oh. There we go. I did waste a round, unfortunately, because I was not aiming correctly at all, but now we can say goodbye to that crimson head and see what was inside the coffin he was hanging out in. There's a switch to unlock the gate that locked us in, and then there's something else here. A stone and metal object. There's nothing else here. Are these shotgun shells? Interesting. I wonder if were those there before and I missed it, or are they there because I put in all the masks or when the encounter started? Seems a little nice of the game to include shotgun shells for you, but anyway, yeah, that was a crimson head. Nothing a grenade launcher couldn't deal with. Too fun. And now we have the stone and metal object, which is our next really big advancement moment, or advancement key item that unlocks a whole slew of new areas, so I'm excited to do that. And I'm excited we're only at 20 minutes, so I don't have to wait till the next video. Let's go ahead and unequip this. Now the problem being, we can't go back to that save room. So once again, I'm gonna risk it and not save. And as you know, the quick zombie, or as we both know, the quick zombie is right here. So I'm gonna hope he's blocking the path where we need to go. So I'm gonna hope that I can blast him, and hopefully that'll stun him. I don't think I can kill him, and I certainly don't want to see what a crimson head version of him looks like, but we'll see how it goes. We do have a first aid spray still. expected, to be honest with you. I knew that he was covered in grenades. I referred to him as the fast zombie covered in grenades multiple times. And yet I thought it would be a great idea to shoot him with a grenade launcher. In the darkness lies your fears. Wow, okay. Well. Okay. We'll take the first aid spray. And, future plan. We'll just ignore him when we have to get past him after killing the Crimson Head again, or we'll just try to avoid him completely. Or, I'm not sure what I said at the beginning. We'll try to avoid him completely, or we'll get grabbed and then heal. Either way, we're making it past him, and I will not be dumb enough to shoot him. But that's okay. Maybe this attempt I can conserve that grenade shell I wasted. Always gotta look on the bright side. And hey, you know, another bright side. The stairway down there is so long that I really get to practice my, I honestly don't know what that's called. The gliding. It might just be called gliding down the steps. Or stutter stepping or something. Whatever it's called, it sure is fun. So this is the one without eyes. Oh, not that one. And unfortunately, you can't skip these cutscenes, so that's the one without eyes or nose or mouth. Next one is the one without a nose. And then this is the one without a mouth. Oh, I forgot to equip my grenade launcher, but I think, yeah, I have to move closer to it anyway. Oh yeah, those shotgun shells are just there. Alright, come on, Crimson Head, let's get a move on. I think I just wasted that. I think you might be invulnerable. So I did end up wasting another shell. But that's okay, no problem. We still have 2 left. Here's the switch to get us out, and then the stone and metal object. Oh, let me just increase our speed a little bit. Oh, bad angle. Okie dokie. Now the true survival horror begins. The true demon soul starts here. To go off on a bit of a tangent, I haven't been able to get my hands on a PS5 just yet, like a lot of people, which means I haven't unfortunately been able to play the Demon Souls remake, but I have seen some people talk about it, and I do love how that message is still spammed everywhere. I even saw a comment where someone said every time they saw someone put down the message, the true Demon Soul starts here, they were expecting the game to get a lot harder after that point, but no, it's just something us Demon Souls players love to place everywhere. Because going through that game, it always does feel that way. I forgot there was a dog right here. Not anymore. Alright, one acid round left, and here we have, there's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Hey, that's Jill now. And that door is locked, so we have to place the stone and metal object we just got into the depression. And we heard a very satisfying click noise that this door is now unlocked. the shotgun shells we're getting. And here's another first aid spray. And thankfully a defensive item because I really need these. Oh, there's double doors up here. Is that everything? Yeah, there's double doors up here, but we're gonna go down here first. And we are in an entirely new section of the mansion now. And in fact, we're in the courtyard. We're not even inside the mansion anymore. We are outdoors. And here's a signpost that reads north to the Valley of Destruction, south to the Cave of Hatred, east to the Summit of Madness, and west to the subtitle that says it seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. Oh, I didn't realize that, of course, the game would have recapped this. So, once again, north Valley of Destruction, south Cave of Hatred, east Summit of Madness, and west is the Path of Revenge. And using that signpost, there's a switch here. Oops. Here, why don't I actually just walk down this path? There's another weather vane right there. And our goal here is to turn these statues to be facing away from the path. So we're gonna head back up. And, oh yeah, no. So we have to turn these, make this one face west by timing it properly. So now it's facing away from the path. Head down the stairs again, and we have to make this one face north, which is pretty interesting that the solution for this is the same direction for both of them. We've heard to slow down a little bit. Dang. Rather, it's the same direction. Perfect. And now the gate is unlocked. Oh, you know what? I should have realized we were coming here. I should have brought the wind crest. That's okay, nothing preventing us from doing it or coming back here. Right here, there's something written in this indentation. When the wind sweeps across the earth, stars will shine in the heavens. And there's a crow coming in for a hot landing to attack us there. Hopefully we can avoid him. There's something carved into this indentation too. 2 vertical lines across and 3 horizontal lines. Could it be some kind of symbol? Probably Jill. I mean, I think by virtue of you calling them across and lines, I think that is by default a symbol. Another scary sound effect that sounds a lot like the same sound effect when we examine those doors underneath the stairs in the foyer. So I really, really like this section of the game because it finally, after being stuck in the labyrinth of the mansion, we're able to head outside. But there is one complaint that I do have about the screens in this area. It's just that we only in that first courtyard path where we changed the weather vanes to turn the puzzle we just did. Only in that do you really get to see the mansion. So there isn't, in my opinion, there should be a few more screens where we were able to see the mansion from the outside to really get a sense of scale of it. But that's my only really complaint. I love this area otherwise. Can I examine that statue? A large statue stands silently in the darkness. Well, that's very true. Make our way down this path. There's nothing to pick up, as we can see. But we can see that it looks like there's a doorway coming up. I like going up these stairs rather than wrapping around. house of some kind. And yeah, unfortunately there isn't anything for us to pick up. So why don't we go ahead and see what's waiting for us inside. Nothing so far. Although it is interesting to leave. Well, let's see if we can examine stuff actually. Oh, nothing really interesting. But the firewood looks fresh. So somebody was here recently. And once again, this is another one of the... sorry about my voice there. Once again, this is another one of the areas that doesn't really look too great with the blurriness a little bit. I think it might have something to do with the lighting of the fire. And maybe that made it more difficult for them to upscale. I'm not really sure, though. There's a map of the courtyard. We will take it. So now we see that's the path we didn't take before with the double doors and the shed. And we can also tell that this is a dead end. But we can also see, more importantly, or more urgently, that there is a typewriter right there in an item box. So we're going to go ahead and deposit our stuff here, including our shotgun shells and our grenade launcher, and take back our handgun, not the infinite ammo one. Handgun, magazine, and we'll take a heal on us just to be safe. Or no, let's take the herbs. We definitely don't need the spray. We don't even really need the mixed herbs. We'll just take the green, or the red and green one. We'll just take the green one. And the wind crest. Oh, and ink ribbon to save, of course. This is a crude bed. It looks like no one's used it in a long time. Anything else? A family picture and some notes. Take a look at it there. There's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first, mom attached scond. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, mom, where? Dunno, dad. Found mom again. When attached mommy, she move no more. She's screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. For mom, where? I miss you, oh. Alright, it's an old typewriter. We will save our progress on that very sad note. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited to be outside of the mansion to see what this outside area has in store for us. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.